It seemed as if people were monitoring my activity in the shower and things like that. It was very strange when I would try to cover myself in the bathtub because it was strange harassment and stuff. People would like bang on the wall and different things. So that was my initial complaint up at the office, was it seemed like people were harassing me based on my military service connected PTSD triggers. And that was the reason I voiced my concern, at which time they said I would need to contact the third party. And then all of a sudden, police are walking in my door as I'm doing my work on the computer.
Whether you're a veteran or not, do you understand me?
Well, you just walked in my room.
Done.
So I'm just sitting here trying to do my work again, and now banging on the door. Here come the officers. I'm trying to settle in. I went to the office because there was too much noise earlier, and they've been banging, and they opened my door, actually. Do you have warrants, sir? You opened my door when it was locked.
You've gotten your refund, you need to leave.
I have not received a refund, actually, and they even acknowledged in the office that they're unable to refund the money, that I have to contact a third party to do it.
They contacted the third party and your refund will be issued. It will be issued. They've rebooked your room for somebody else because your refund is being processed and your contract here to stay in the room has been vacated. And you need
so how is it that I'm just sitting here? I paid for the room already, and then you just open the door while I'm sitting there doing work without a warrant, though.
You no longer have the contract to stay in this room since your refund is being processed. You asked for your refund.
They said they could not do it. They said I had to contact.
They are refunding.
They said they couldn't do it.
Okay, well, they just told us that they could, and that they're in that process, and so your contract is no longer valid.
I didn't invalidate
it. You are no longer
it.
a guest here. That's the point. You are no longer a paying guest here.
I already paid, though.
You are no longer a paying guest.
I'm happy to, but I'm just most concerned that I was sitting there, and then you just came in my room
because you don't
out of nowhere. So you agree that I was just sitting there doing my work,
I don't
and
know what you were doing inside.
But you opened the door while it was locked without my permission, even though.
I don't even know if you were here.
You didn't respond to several knocks on the door.
So you're banging on the door.
Yes.
And you just decided to come in without a warrant. Is that correct?
Yes, because how do we know
that
you
is
didn't
correct?
Leave? Absolutely, it's correct. We don't need
So
a
you
warrant when you're
entered-
no longer a guest.
Well, I am, though. I already paid
know
for
that
it.
you're
But I'm
not
happy to
here.
leave. That's the fact.
Wonderful. Why don't you pack your stuff up and go?
I'm happy to.
Okay.
So I'll be out in 10 minutes.
Sounds great. We'll be waiting.
Great. Thank you. But, wow. That's crazy. Man, is this how you treat all veterans? Just no privacy?
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm sitting here trying to do my work, and you just open the door out of nowhere. You know, what time is it?
Why didn't you enter the door when we knocked? We knocked quietly.
I had my headphones on. I had PTSD. That's why I had headphones on, because people have been banging stuff, and I have bad PTSD.
Okay, well then how do you know that? How do we know that something bad wasn't happening to you in there?
Why would it be? I would have called the police if I needed police, right?
This
Police
is a good time to keep packing because you need to leave. They've booked this
That's
room.
fine.
They need to get it clean
That's fine.
for the next guest.
Where would be a safe place to go, though, in the local area?
Any other hotel. We can't give you any hotel advice.
Just look online?
Just
Okay.
look online.
Okay. That's just wild, man. You know, veterans are being killed 22 every single day from harassment and things like that, right?
Sir, would you please pack your stuff?
I'm happy to.
Thank you.
Man, I can't believe this. America. We protect your privileges abroad.
Didn't even ask.
So you harass us here.
No.
5/22. I had his date of birth when you're ready.
No safe place to go in America for a veteran. Freedom, where you pay hundreds of dollars to a hotel and cops just open your door at 10:25 in the evening on a Friday night. They just come on in when you're trying to do your work. Again, 10:25 Friday night, trying to do my work on the computer. I had my headphones on because people had been banging stuff, terrorizing me. Nowhere to go. Serving this country. Man. How embarrassing. What a shame. Honorable veterans just terrorized by law enforcement no matter where we go. Thank you for your service. Man. I'm sorry, I just have bad PTSD. I'm not trying to mess with you.
That's okay, sir. I'm truly not. I understand.
Thank you. I appreciate your understanding. I'm working. I'll be out here in just a couple minutes. It's like, where does a veteran go in America, man? No matter where you go, you're terrorized by criminals. And you should use your own PTSD just for serving this country. Freedom. You can't even pay hundreds of dollars for a room for a couple of days without people just barging in multiple times. Without warrants, without authorization, with signs on the door requesting they don't. All these things. no safe place in America. I'd be safer in there, I think. Isn't that crazy? That's wild. It seemed as if people were monitoring my activity in the shower and things like that. It was very strange when I would try to cover myself in the bathtub because it was strange harassment and stuff. People would like bang on the wall and different things. So that was my initial complaint up at the office, was it seemed like people were harassing me based on my military service connected PTSD triggers. And that was the reason I voiced my concern, at which time they said I would need to contact the third party. And then all of a sudden, police are walking in my door as I'm doing my work on the computer. So that's pretty wild. Pay hundreds of dollars, you know, after being homeless for a long time for serving this country. Just to be evicted at 10:30 in the night for something you've already paid for Friday night. That's crazy. With people just walking in your room and stuff. Yeah. I don't know how anyone survives in America. It's crazy. Freedom.
Well, he didn't answer any of our knocks.
With more of us,
Open the door. As
more
soon as he
of our troops dying here than there.
Stop.
Yeah.
So it's a non-issue.
I'm not worried about that.
Hey, who's killing us?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Probably the folks just kind of walking in, you know, invading our privacy. All these things.
Impairment other than mental health.
Yeah, what's the consideration? What are those parameters? Alert and oriented? Are you familiar with the parameters of what you may be suggesting? That would be a very good consideration before proposing something.
Oh yeah, totally.
No place to go for a veteran. This is a, what is it, flagship motel in Ashland, Oregon. No matter where I go, just harassed. For the crimes of other people, including law enforcement. Why have terrorists somehow stolen law enforcement resources to terrorize veterans, including entering our motel rooms without warrants? Even when the door is locked. Just come in, uninvited, no warrant. That's crazy. How does one become safe in America? With more people in prison and stuff than we're hundreds of years. Like, you know how many people are in prison today? That's crazy. Millions. For-profit prisons. Rape, injected with racism, biological disease. Like, what are we really doing to our society? Like, is this really what we want for our kids? To be terrorized for honorable military service, no matter where we go, out of a life? 22 veterans slaughtered every single day this way. How do you feel about that? What does that mean for you and your peers? Probably something pretty similar.
Right as you were getting there.
Hope you don't have any kids.
It's always that in-between time.
Yeah. That was a
Terrorizing because that's the people that actually improve conditions.
Which is funny because I wasn't. That's not what I intended it to do when I started. Because my light wasn't working anymore. So I had to switch out lights, and I thought, I should probably clean this while I got it out. It's funny because I'm just make sure that it's in 2 weeks. Yeah, just got to put it back together.
Piece of cheese.
Just weird me out. I try not to think about it.
We do a lot of travel, so think about it. I think recently we were in Portland. That hotel that day, we checked out.
Like the shadow and the shadow.
And we checked out at like 11 at night with the kids that were just checking in because of how close it was. no surprise to them. Did you know the route? I don't know.
So did they routinely cancel reservations at 10:30 in the middle of the
They
night?
didn't cancel. You asked them for the refund. And
They said they couldn't do it.
But they did take care of it for you.
I didn't want it taken care of by them, and they said they weren't going to do it.
It's,
And then all of a sudden you're coming through the door.
I
So it's
wasn't
like,
here
is
for
that
all
for
that.
honorable veterans only, or
what is up with you with the specific thing about being targeted?
you entered my room that I already paid for without my authorization? So it's pretty concerning to me that I'm just being harassed for being an honorable veteran. Does that not concern you that your nation's
How am I
heroes and
supposed
people
to know
that
you were a
sacrificed
veteran?
everything for your country?
And opened it up. How am I supposed to know that? How would I be targeted?
Why would you be coming here? You know what I mean? Like, why would the police be coming?
The hotel wanted you to leave because they processed your refund.
They said I didn't want them
We're
to
done
process
talking
it.
about what they said, what I said, what you said. We're done with it. It's going to be taken care of. You're going to leave and you're going to go get
Where do
another
I
hotel
go
room.
tonight, though?
Where
do I go
asking
tonight?
about another place to stay.
Where
are you
can I
traveling-
go? It's 10:30 at night.
Where are you traveling to?
I'm Ashland. I'm trying to move here, which is terrible because I have nowhere to go. I'm an honorable veteran with no place to go, sir. That's my
Right.
concern is to be an honorable veteran and chased out of America, out of a life.
I don't
For being a
know
veteran.
Why you're talking about it like this? You wanted.
I've been homeless for over a year, sir.
Okay. If
And that's
want a
why it's like,
hotel,
where do I
if you
go?
If you head north, like exit 19, like where as you go out of Ashland, it's still Ashland area, but there's a La Quinta over there. There's
Okay.
is it a Days Inn or something?
Yeah,
There's a
Days
Days
Inn.
Inn, a couple of
Okay.
hotels,
Okay.
right off the freeway. It's 5 minutes from here.
Awesome.
If you head just north
Yes,
along
sir.
the highway, follow
Okay.
the signs to the freeway.
Thank you. So you'd suggest La Quinta?
I think La Quinta would be good.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll just do one last sweep. I
Are
think
you driving?
I mean, I was about to go to bed for the night,
you have a car?
honestly.
No.
I have a car right there, yeah.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure you can get to where you're going. That's all.
I appreciate that. I'm just concerned because it's 10:30 at night. Is this going to happen like I lay down there and then people are just walking in the room?
Well, don't ask. And then not expect it.
Well, they
to
said they
happen.
couldn't do it.
Okay, I don't know.
And then all of a
wasn't
sudden
there.
cops are walking in my room.
I don't know.
That's pretty wild, right? Is that routine? Is that standard operating procedure to walk into veterans hotel rooms? Because this, the reason I ask, I'm
Okay,
sorry to
first of all-
bug you, but
okay,
this
first
has
of
been
all,
happening.
No, you need
Cops
to stop
have been
right now.
harassing.
I'm done.
With
It
what?
has nothing to do with whether you're a veteran or not. Do you understand me?
Well, you just walked in my room.
Get your stuff and leave.
I'm just looking for one last thing. This is all my stuff. I already
You
have my
wanna set
stuff.
some
I'm
stuff
looking-
down so you can do a full sweep in there without all your stuff. It may be easier.
I think this is everything. Yeah, this is
You're gonna
everything.
leave something behind, toothbrush or whatnot.
This is everything. Here's the key here. Perfect. And
Very well.
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, that's crazy. Huh. Man, no safe place for a veteran. Just people walking in the middle of the night. That's crazy. It's not suicide when we're harassed to death, And I'm not saying you two are. Well, you walked in my room when it was locked and I was trying to work. But it's because lots of folks have been harassing us. Oh, you brought multiple units. Yeah. Honorable veteran. In the
Is this your car?
squad car. Yes, sir.
Okay. Just want to make sure you can get out. That's all.
Oh, thank you.